Today we're at the Kerrville Folk Festival, first day of the festival here, and we're going to interview one of my favorite artists, Ana Egge, who I've been watching since the 90s in Austin when she was playing up there. So we'll start off the interview, and how are you doing musically now, as far as touring and playing, and your new album? It's incredible. How are you doing with that?
Thank you. Well, it's been good. I mean, it's my 6th record, and I would say there's been some waves, ups and downs in general across the years as far as touring and how busy I've been, or my output as a writer and that kind of thing. But the good thing about being an artist is being able to mine the hard times and darkness to bring you up to the top of the wave again, because the songs sometimes come from the hard stuff. So
Great.
Even when it's hard, sometimes you gotta know that it's gonna come out all right, as long as you can really face it and like deal with it somehow in the song. So
How much time do you get to create and write as opposed to have to perform?
it kind of depends. I mean, I write pretty consistently. I kind of look at writing like practicing or like playing the guitar, not necessarily practicing, but like playing and constantly having that just like practice, I guess, as far as like compared to a daily thing that you want to keep up, not live a slide of life. But as far as really zeroing in on the song when I know something's happening with it, then yeah, I have to give a time to it, and put things to the side. If something comes up, it's like, okay, I have to deal with this song right now.
Good. Yeah. Influences. I've always wondered. I've wondered for quite a while. Female influences, not so much male, but because you have been playing for quite a while and doing great music for so many years that, back. We're not going to date things here, but back a while. Who was the female influences that really affected, the way you write and you perform now?
Well, Bonnie Raitt for sure was big for me, and Michelle Shocked. I really, that's partly why I really wanted to come to Kerrville. Actually, the first time was her campfire tapes that were recorded here. I really loved a lot of her early songs and played them a lot. I loved Tracy Chapman. When I first heard Joni Mitchell, it was kind of earth-shattering because I didn't even know what was going on. It was like I couldn't even take it all in. It took me time to actually believe that something could be that amazing and different from other stuff I'd heard up to that point. So all those for sure, and the Indigo Girls. I mean, they're playing here this festival.
Indigo Girls,
so great.
like
Indigo
Raina
Girls.
and Raina Rose and
Indigo Girls.
Oh, the Indigo Girls. I'm sorry.
Yeah. They were. I mean, I went to one of their concerts, and it was really empowering for sure. I'm trying to think. I really loved Katie Lang's voice a lot. Her early stuff. I thought that was the coolest thing. I really was very into kind of like bluegrass singer-songwriters, and also that kind of like twang country. I really liked like her early stuff, Katie Lang, Dwight Yoakam, and that kind of stuff. I was really into that.
And going forward now, what can we look forward to?
Well, I'm writing for the next record, and I think it's going to be pretty acoustic-based. And I've got a potentially really exciting bit of news that I can't quite announce yet. But
We'll all wait for that. Huh?
Yeah, it's going to be
We'll wait
great.
for that.
Well, where can we find it on the web? Where we can
When it happens.
When it happens.
Well, my website is anaegge.com, and then there's myspace.com/anaegge, and Facebook, I guess, or
Yeah, that's generally how we find everybody nowadays, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, great. Well, you got any questions there?
Is this your first time being in Kerrville, or?
It's my second time
Your second
to
time.
play main stage, yeah.
And have you ever camped in the campgrounds or experienced the after the shows in the campgrounds?
I have. The first time I was here as a teenager, it's a little different because I was 15, so I was underage, and I was a very good girl. So I didn't stay up too late, and I didn't partake in a lot of the jolly atmosphere. And unfortunately, I also found out the hard way that I was allergic to fire ants, and was carted away on an ambulance to the Kerrville Hospital. So that was a dramatic experience, my first time camping here, but I look forward to camping more this time, and I'm much more aware of the dangers for me personally.
As a guitarist, because I'm a guitar player, I'm into the sound of guitar and the way people perform on your guitars. I noticed tonight, that sound was really good on your guitar.
Well, thank you.
And I was wondering what kind of guitar you play, and do you prefer more fingers or pick?
Well, that guitar is, I built that guitar with Don Musser in New Mexico, and it's been my only guitar for
It sounds
many
incredible.
years. Thank you. And it really has, it's got a lot of wear on it, it's all it's all me.
Yeah.
And it's really opened up so much over the years and become such an amazing
It's outstanding
friend.
sound. I've been listening
Thank
to
you.
guitars out here for 20 years, and I heard your guitar especially on the sound check. And then when you start playing, I'm going, that guitar really, really
Thank you.
had an incredible sound. So compliments on that.
Well, and as far as style, I really, I grew up, my first love was bluegrass and flat picking, and was really drawn to the mandolin, and played a lot in my high school bluegrass band, and then kind of transitioned into the guitar when I started writing. And then I saw Steve James play for the first time when I was about 15, and I had never seen anybody play the bottleneck before, and I'd never seen anyone use their right hand to fill in, to make it sound like three guitars. And that just changed everything for me. It really, it was almost like, and here's another path for you to take,
Yes,
and it has been, and I really, really love that.
Great. Okay, good interview with Ana Egge. Do you have?
And we loved your performance tonight. You had a wonderful performance, and the crowd, of course, loved it. And we really do thank you for sitting down with us today, and
Anytime.
we enjoyed having the interview with you.
Thank you very much.
We look forward to seeing you at the campfire tonight.
Awesome.
Okay.
Great.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.